gamers! I've been working on a new game called Incoming. Incoming is a 3D VR missile defense game. Protect your cities with a wide assortment of defenses against waves of warheads, bombers, zeppelins, and epic bosses. Wishlist today on Steam. Link is in the description. Greetings, Ascenders, and welcome to the Ascent. I am Cobalt Thorium, and what are we doing today here? We got some skill points to spend. Let's see, maps and missions. It's been a couple days. It's been a while since I played, actually. 25, 23. Alright, so go to the lower maintenance levels where Project Mention facilities are located. I am to expect heavy resistance from both the Ascenders and Onyx Void. Reach the lower maintenance levels. Project Mention facilities are somewhere even deeper into the ground. Ironically, the closest access point is in the SI room of the good old WDP. Where is it? It's over there. Oh, we were over there before. Let's go. I believe I went over there and got my butt destroyed. Hopefully we are now sufficiently equipped that that will not be the case. This makes me wish I could run faster. It's kind of weird how the body doesn't really IK.
Your wanton murder of innocence reveals you for an amateur. I expect better. A CGT operative is a professional.
I didn't mean to wantonly murder anyone. What was that noise? Sounded like someone was overloading. Hold on. Oh. Let me make sure my levels are alright. And that's actually recording. It looks like it is. I'm still paranoid about that. I will be for all time. How did that get longer? Not that I don't have a glut of cash already, but cash is one of those things where, you know, you can always have more. Oh, really? Come on, don't get stuck. Feel badass fighting these very low-level enemies. You can just like take like one shot, be confident that they'll go down. So you just like pop them off. Pop them off really fast. Just boom, 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 boom. Makes you feel like a badass. Which is good. That's what you want in games. Hold on, I mean, this is arguably too easy, so this will get old quickly. But that is the secret. In video games, you want people to feel like a badass bear. An agent who can change, who can make change in the world. But yeah, like at the same time, you don't want to make it so that it's so easy that it's not a challenge. You have to feel like you're overcoming something, you know? You know, I probably shouldn't have done this one first, now that I think about it, because there's probably going to be a boss at some point. These main quest missions, they tend to be like... I mean, they tend to be lower level. What is this? Talk to... Oh, that's Grateful Abbott. Actually, maybe we should see if he mentions us returning his past or whatever.
This is Grateful Abbott, bringing you this cycle's feed. Hope you're as fired up as I am over this upcoming round of Speed Crush races.
I don't know if we've heard this one.
Savage Supremes are well on their way to join the Hall of Legends should they win again. A feat to inspire us all.
I feel like
In a
we
rare
have heard
scoop,
this.
the feed has obtained information about the status of the Ascent Group
this is new.
board. And the details are downright horrifying.
That they were murdered?
It turns out the entire board is dead, killed, murdered, slaughtered like hapless protein providers. Quite the exciting mystery, I must say. It's so terrible, I expect to lie awake all night fearing for my life. Who could have done this? Why? Who has the answers?
Maybe because that species is just like a cancer on society and needs to be eradicated.
The feed has sent a query to the Ascent Group AGI, but we've received no response. It seems it now answers to a new master. You can trust that when we get to the bottom of this vile crime, I promise to keep you updated on the findings. More grim news has reached the feed from the biannual Church of Ukraine pilgrimage to the Golden Meteorite. Masses of faithful investors apparently died when a group of overeager pilgrims decided to try and mine the Golden Meteorite itself. The intrepid miners exposed a pocket of highly radioactive radonite gas, which caused rampant and lethal mutations in everyone nearby. The church high capitalist has sanctified the deaths, calling them an honorable sacrifice to greed, our greatest virtue.
Alright, I want to know more about this, but I suspect there won't be much more.
They've also brought a class action suit against Canary, the manufacturer of the mining equipment used by the pilgrims. The Veles Joint Claims Board has promised a prompt verdict. On a happier note, we have learned that many former Ascent Group indents have had their contracts renewed by a company called Y-Corp.
Uh-oh. He's sounding a bit like a Y-Corp stooge, like he's been bought off.
They can now look forward to another 20 standard of peerless job security. How about that, people? It's like I always say, above the gray clouds, the sun always shines.
Gray spelt British. I wonder if this is made by a British company. There were some British voice actors. Proper British. Oh, wrong way. Grab these. Nothing. I already went this way. What is going on? Like, unless I went off course like way earlier than I expected. Or unless we were supposed to talk to Grateful Abbott. There seems to be a lot more of this. Oops. Alright, we handled that all right. Alrighty. Acquired. Whatever's in those treasure chests. Oops. So I think that there are more enemies now, which is kind of nice. But they sort of, instead of leveling them up and making them more difficult, they just made them more numerous and made them kind of more difficult in that way. Although these guys are starting to get a little bit more damage soaking. More damage spongy. So I probably spoke too soon. As I get into deeper into the bowels of the deep state. That sounded wrong. Shouldn't be talking about bowels and going into stinky places. Ugh. At least I seem to be playing alright, at least so far. I feel like the longer that I play, the more my skills tend to fall off. And fall off quickly, they do. 3 lockers. What's up? Interesting. Alright, whatever. Just gonna quickly look down here. Oh, it's the machine's broken. Okay. Hey there. Let's just quickly check for treasures. Ooh, we do have treasures coming up. Do we have any other treasures around? Looks like that's a negative. What's in here? Ooh. More lockers. Data pad. Maintenance log. Everything is as functional and broken at the same time as always. The soups are doing their job. Flying scraps are welded to their little silicone heart's content. And I still don't really get what all the walking monos are up to. All a day's work. So oops. I think that we've been here before, actually. Isn't this like the starting area? It is the starting area. I love those ticky robot things. Although I don't understand how they'd work. They'd be so back heavy that they'd have to fall over. Alright, this is the place where we were the first time that we talked to, what is his name? I don't remember what his name is. Oh, we went past something. We went past a couple treasures. Let's go back and get them. I suspect it's this way. Might be behind these barricades. Nope. Okay, so we went way past that one. So we'll get that on the way back. Alright, we're in. What the heck? Oh, are they building the mutants or whatever they're called? So they're not actually mutants, they're engineered tests. But for what purpose? Can't get in there, huh? Well, this is probably the treasure. So we picked up rat bite. Let's take a look at it and see what it is. Load out. Armor? Augmentations. Rat bite. Hack enables or hack enemies to fight for you for a short duration of time. That sounds pretty good. Not gonna lie. Gain access to all connected systems and take control of the targets and convince them to act against their will. Even the seemingly disconnected people are never truly off the grid. And that means there's a way in. Some targets, however, might be too tough to crack. Alright, we gotta keep the hydraulic slam. But I would be willing to try this out in place of the mono defender. Rat bite. Let's give it a try. I should remap that. It's kind of an awkward button. should put it on the mouse somewhere, like the thumb button or something. One of the thumb buttons. Where do we go to get to the other treasure? So we go this way. This way. And it's over there. How do we get over there? I do not know how we get over there. That one might be outside of our reach for the foreseeable future. Alright. We'll leave it for now. We'll come back later. Provided that I remember. Which hopefully I will. Alright, so that data pad was there before. It probably hasn't changed. I suspect it's this way, yeah. So there was an area past here, but it looks like it's taking us here. Is that correct? Hey there.
What brings you down here? Heard you joined that shiny new outfit. Well, you've been busy living the island for now. I never had the guts to do the old kind of work. This might not be very fancy, but I feel safe here. Most of the time.
He's very quiet for some reason. It's not you if you're hearing this.
Well, I guess you're headed for that ultra-secure blocked-off area behind Silo 86, eh? I hear they're fiddling about with some sort of portal gate.
Okay, so this is the warp gate that they're trying to establish.
A kid can figure that one out. I know the deep stigma on the back of my paw. Silo 86 is open now, so you can just amble right on through. Saw some ascenders heading that same way, looking all righteous, constipated. Anyway, look, mate, be careful down there. Plenty of things will look to kill you lurking around.
Now I remember his name is Trummer. Let's just check to see the voice settings here. Audio. Dialogue. What are these? Well, this is ultimately going to get recorded, so even though I'm using headphones, I probably should keep it at home theater. Whatever the default setting is.
Don't stare too deeply into the pit, Flesh. It might just stare back.
What do we have down here? Nice. You can always use superior components. There's a guy here. He's got creepy hands. Hey, oh no. Oh no, this is gonna turn out to be a boss fight. Getting sick of these They need to be less frequent. Give me lots of baddies. Cool with the boss fights. Alright, we got a little wait room here. Oh, excuse me. Datapad. Directives came, telling us all to leave the premises. Sounds like the same big shots are moving through again. Not sure what they're up to, but I'm getting a weird sensation. The doc refuses to leave, though. Can't leave the gear, he says. That's on him. I'm out of here. Alright. What I really want to find is like one additional skill point.
Can't get worse.
Can't get worse? What do you mean? We don't really have to sell anything. So he's got no real new gear that... Nothing that would interest us. And that's a dead end. Let's go do our boss fight until we get our butts kicked again. That's a pretty cool background. I love these robots. So what's going on down there? And how do I call this elevator? Oh, there's another one right here. That's out.
We're picking up Ascender communication, ordering them to set up defenses around Mention. Expect them to be augmented by Onyx Void resources.
A lot of corpses around here. These are all just like those mutant guys, so we don't care about them. In fact, it's better off if they're dead. Whoa. 24. Should have tried the thing that possesses them. Oh, it's not ready. Can it only possess one? I was kind of hoping it would possess like in an area. It's still gonna be boss fight. This will be the way back. Alright. Well, that was a little tougher. Getting into some decent sized swarms here. Out of the way. Staggered me. Ooh, that hurts. I'm gonna have to use the bigger gun. Whoa, why can't I punch? That sucked. Thought I had enough cooldown on that, but apparently I didn't. It's just like an infinite way. Out again. That keeps throwing me off. I need to like go down there and check that, or look down there and check that. Oof. Still no recharge, huh? Oh, now it is. There you go. Take that. Wow, that really took it out of me. I need more DPS or something. Or buy all the shockwave grenades. Maybe it's trying to tell me I should be using shockwave grenades. Out of there. Whoa, wait, they have snipers? Alright, I gotta switch this out. Oh, what is that? Skill points. I like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, I'm dead. Oh boy, that's gonna be pretty rough. That is going to be pretty tricky. That is a lot of turrets in a very small area right there. Alright, so we did pick up a skill point so we can spend some skill stuff. I really don't like how that kept staggering me. So maybe balance? Yeah, let's dump 5 into balance. Move on. Keep 5 in reserve as usual. I'm gonna have to do all of this again. It's kind of tedious. As we're gonna have to go through that giant wave again. Should really try this dominate rat thing or whatever. Shock grenades. Ooh, I missed. Which of them are mine? Which ones are mine now? Like just that green one? Give me one guy? At least I think I'm one guy. Oh, it looks like I got a couple. Ooh, I missed a punch. Ow. Stagger sucks. So they seem to be crowding around the guys that I dominated. Ah, oh, jeez. I should have never backed up. Jeez. I'm in trouble. Oh, man. I am totally borked here. I take that flying leap, and if I'm out of dash, it's just, there's no way to avoid it. So maybe I'm dashing too much. Find some health there. Need to get more hydraulic slam too. Damn it. Ooh, I think I'm toast. Oh jeez. See if I can get rid of 2 of them. Damn it. Oh, nice. Health pack. That's exactly what we needed. I think there's only 2 left, so we probably will survive this. Oh, Lord. That hydraulic slam really comes in handy, jeez. Great way to dish out a whole bunch of damage really quick, right in front of you. Now the question is, how are we going to get past that giant array of turrets? I'm going to explore a little bit more, I think. See if we can find another route. I was hoping that we'd still have some health packs lying around back here. But I don't see any. No. There's a little health capsule. Turrets, I should probably use this gun. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, it's stuck. Damn, exploding spiders. Yeah, I could just drop a grenade now I think about it. Probably should have done that a long time ago. It's too bad I couldn't pick this up before it's run out and sort of regain some of the grenade juice. Oh, Jesus. No, we don't want to be there. Let's get rid of that. Wait, did those just hit me? Those shouldn't have hit me. I was crouched behind cover. Why did those hit me? Took off a ton of damage, or a ton of life, too. out of here. Jeez. Wow, why are they all... It's like the AI is broken or something. Ever since I did that spell, the spell here, a lot of them have been kind of confused. More shockwave grenades. I'm gonna be able to start a shockwave grenade business. Alright, where are those turrets? There it is. Wait, can it actually... Okay. What is going on here? I don't know how I'm gonna do this. So annoying, actually. Okay, this is not fun. This is just annoying. Oh shit. I'm in trouble. Get out of there. Get out of there. You gotta heal up. You gotta heal up. You gotta heal up. Okay. Whew. Can they actually shoot me here? I guess they can. So probably half my dodging is probably unnecessary. It's only the mortar that I really need to worry about. Alright, mortar's down. Jeez. Alright, is there anything else? Let's get that. Let's check the map. Oh, okay, we got some... Oh, we got all kinds of loot around here, but let's get the one that's closest to us here. Did we pick that up before? Advanced component. Okay, well, cool. I like advanced components. They're nice. Ooh. Cash money. Should I drop a healing grenade? I probably should. It's gonna come back pretty quickly in combat, so... What I really need is a save point around here, because I don't want to have to go and do all this again if I get killed. If I get killed, I'm gonna... I'm probably gonna end the episode and take a break, because... these waves are starting to wear me down a little bit. Cool robots. Let's see if we're getting close to any new treasures. Oh, there is one over there. Gotta level up this gun. Whoa, hello. I feel like I'm missing something here. Hold on. Let's check this again. Okay. Did we already come from here? I could have sworn we've been in through here already. Let's just look around. No, maybe not. A lot of this place looks exactly the same as everywhere else in this area, so... let's get rid of that so that we don't blow ourselves up at some point. Let's look around for this treasure. It's not it, but we'll take it anyway. Whatever's in there. Definitely take that. Alright, so we'll have some. Uh-oh, spider bots. Probably try not to get stuck in there. Need the mobility. I missed. Well, that didn't work out. If I had landed that punch, it would have been a lot better. I took a lot of damage. Do I take damage from burning? I guess I don't. Should I heal up? There's a grenade thing right here. Yeah, let's go ahead. Playing it a little bit cautious. I'm actually surprised that they only gave me one spider. I'm used to them throwing like 3 at me at once. Which can be a little tedious. Yeah, it's gonna have a ice lock. Come on, go ahead. Advanced component. What we really need is those high-end components so that we can level up our stuff way further. Now that might be a sign of boss fight coming. Probably is. Well, let's just see what we got. Not overreact. Whoa, where? Don't blow up my vending machines. Oh my god, I can't believe you blew up my vending machine. I was gonna use that. Stupid spiders. Wow. I couldn't even see him, so I'm surprised that that punch actually landed. Health is not looking good. That was a really powerful hacker. That was not fun at all. We may need to use this dominate ability here. Alright, what else do we have over here? Alright, so let's check down this way next. Ooh. Advanced component, once again, I think we have enough of those. What we really need is the high-end components. Crap, this is looking like a boss fight arena. Yep. This is gonna suck. I'm already slowing down, like, the computer is slowing down. So I just dispatched my dominate. I was hoping to dominate the mech. Of course, it's not gonna be that easy. This mech is gonna go down. That's pretty good. We are out of health, though. Oh, those were mine. Having these allies is sure helpful. I mean, I would have liked to have gun guys instead of sword guys, but I mean, I'll take what I can get. That actually worked out really well. Jeez. Did not expect... I mean, those minions that we created, they took a lot of heat off of us. Which is kind of the point, right? Basic, advanced. So, I mean, that's not really a boss battle, it's like a mini-boss. Which might imply that there's still yet a boss coming up. So we have full grenade. We should wait until we have full... Why is that? Oh, wow, that's a long cooldown. We should wait until we have full this thing back. That is going to take forever. Well, let's go once around and make sure we didn't miss anything. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. I'm kind of impressed. Jeez, that takes a long time. Was it like a 5-minute cooldown? Come on. I guess we're gonna go. Whoa, I almost fell.
Your signal's weak, but I can see you're close to the Menshen area. It's just across that bridge. Glad I'm not down there with you. That god-awful stench would flatline me.
Those are some giant spinny things.
These are the Menshen facilities. Quite close to our previous work zone, isn't it? Do we really have to...
Operative, you must secure the Menshen gate. We have indications Decane will try to activate it to prove its functionality to Malhor's Gelb. They must have spent stupendous resources on the AGI imprinting code alone. Even if it failed, they will want to gain something. Decane is to be terminated. She now serves a different master, and we have all the data on Menshen we need. Y-Corp will reward you handsomely if you get this done, and you'll be given your independent contractor license. The Menshen Control SI should be located somewhere near the gate itself, deep within the facility. Good hunting.
Really want to destroy her. Alright, so we completed the mission apparently, and I'm kind of exhausted after all those waves, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Let's do some codex readings because we got a couple new codex entries, and it'd be good to stay ahead of it. So we have locations, we have Menshen. Is there something else? Alright, Menshen. I believe that there are also a couple codex entries that I missed, so I'll read those as well. So Menshen. This is an area deep within the sublevels of the arcology, set aside for Project Menshen, a stupendously expensive, top-secret, portal gate project initiated by the Ascent group long ago. The zone is heavily protected and warded off to avoid corporate espionage and other prying eyes, but the state-of-the-art security installations have suffered since the collapse of the Ascent group. Menshen demands unfathomable amounts of energy to operate, and the testing procedures have caused fluctuations and cascading system errors with nearby reactors, among them the ancient tokamak servicing Cluster 13. So I assume, well, unless it was sabotaged, maybe this is what triggered the initial collapse the day that we were down fixing the plumbing in the deep stink. Alright, lore. So Project Menshen is the only one. Whoa, look at that. That is cool. Project Menshen is an experimental wormhole gate based on Niall Mance's quantum portal algorithm, in turn derived from the Einstein-Rosen bridge concept. If proven functional, a Menshen gate will be able to connect any 2 points in the universe and open up a traversable portal between them, making instantaneous travel across unfathomable distances possible. The Ascent group first heard of Mintz when he presented his findings at an experimental physics symposium on Mars. Then Chief Technical Officer Decane saw enormous potential in what Mintz, I think I said Mance before, what Mintz suggested, and convinced the board to pay an exorbitant amount to hire and ship the young scientists to Veles, where the Ascent group has its headquarters. CTO Decane immediately initiated a huge top-secret research and development project with the stated goal to manufacture and test a wormhole gate, and the project was given the codename Menshen. Aware that a breakthrough would cause tremendous and fundamental change throughout the universe, the Ascent Group board strove to keep Menshen project utterly secret, to the point of engaging the services of Onyx Void for their materials and personnel needs. Onyx Void is one of the most influential criminal organizations in the Common, and by acting through the Ascent Group, they could keep their doings secret from rival corporations. Wow, this is that's pretty thick. Some heavy reading right there. Alright, so we have CEO Tham. CEO Tham. CEO Tham leads the Ascent Group, the largest corporation on Veles and in the Commons. He's a shrewd strategist and a master manipulator, and centuries of experience has honed his skills to perfection. So that was the guy that was killed, I assume, by Decane. Then we have CTO Decane. CTO Decane is a genius technical officer fiercely dedicated to the Ascent Group and its values. She is also one of the only 2 humans left on the AG corporate board, and the schism between her and a foreign faction has grown steadily lately, to the point that a confrontation will become unavoidable. Well, it seems like it's already occurred. So that's all the new lore. So there was some lore that I was watching one of the earlier videos while uploading earlier videos, and I noticed that I accidentally touched a couple locations in here, in locations, and therefore they were never read. So that would be the Dusk. Ooh. The Shaft and Veles. Alright, so let's do the Dusk. The immense urban metroplex known as the Dusk covers the continents of Veles, with the outlying parts tightly connected to the main agglomerate by massive transit corridors bordered by commercial zones and vast swaths of makeshift lohabs. Cast in a perpetual gloom by the overcast skies, the Dusk is defined by billions of neon and LED lights, strewn like a myriad of multifaceted jewels on the beach of black sand. A distant observer would think it beautiful if it weren't for the vague brownish tint in the air caused by the ever-present pollutants saturating the atmosphere. I do feel like I've read this, but just in case I haven't, I'm going to finish this. Most non-residential structures consist of massive industries and commerce hubs, as well as huge mining operations, some of which have been abandoned and since taken over by squatters. The Dusk is unfathomably large, but the living space is still at a premium, and even the slums can be 10+ stories tall, though they consist of simple prefab trailers stacked haphazardly. All sorts of species live here side by side, and only the Aphorans remain for the most part a true breed apart. Like lone sunflowers shooting up from weed-filled flower beds, the corporate arcologies stand proud and tall across the Dusk, with many of them reaching far above the ever-present cloud layer. Those living in the arcologies rarely leave, as they find their every need satisfied within. Getting a hab in one of these spires is the end goal of many employees, but only the stupendously rich can ever afford it. And only the Aphorans live at the very top. Alright. That's one down. So the Shaft. The Shaft. The pit forms the open core to the Ascent Group arcology. The rest of the massive structure rose up around it as tier after tier was added. There are a multitude of lifts and elevators connecting to other tiers and levels, and landing platforms of all sizes are scattered throughout the curved walls. In the middle of the pit stands a tall central pillar, with little to no access, and where no indent ever goes, as it is heavily surrounded by dark rumors. If it had a name or purpose once, those have long since been forgotten, and these days it is merely called the Shaft. Okay. This is new information to me. So there's some kind of rumor that I don't understand what the Shaft is. If it's just the opening. middle of the pit stands a tall central pillar with little to no access, where no indent ever goes, as heavily surrounded by dark rumors. I don't understand that. Wasn't that casino on the shaft? Like, it looked like it was on the shaft. Well, clearly this is going to come into the plot somewhere. Alright. And the other thing that we didn't read previously was Veles. Oh my goodness, look at this. Veles was once a paradise, a true age-congruent planet with a mild climate, and a rare abundance of natural resources and precious metals. The planet never had much of a formal government, as the early settlers cared only for themselves and their little communities. When the multiplanetary corporations, or multicorps, began taking note of huge resource deposits on Veles, they found it easy to attain extraction and refinement permits. The original settlers were soon forced off their land and assimilated as laborers. Some fought back, but they could never win, and within a decade the multicorps controlled Veles unopposed. The air is breathable, but heavy smog forms often, and mildly acidic rains are a common nuisance. The sky is perpetually overcast, and most of Veles now rests in a near-permanent twilight. Only those living above the cloud layer, in the tallest arcologies, get to enjoy more than a few meager days of sun per year. With no real government, there is no official police, healthcare, schooling, or any other overarching governmental functions on Veles. Instead, each corporation rules and polices the districts they own. These are sometimes huge contiguous zones, but due to the constant rise and fall of different corporations, it is common for their holdings to be spread out like strings of islands in the sea that is the dusk. Complicated intercorporate agreements regulate the flow of people, supplies, energy, and information between the fractured holdings, and traveling between corporate zones can be an immense hassle if you don't have the right credentials. Smuggling both people, contraband, and data is rampant. There are also defaulted zones no longer controlled by any corporation, forgotten in the Byzantine complexities of a multi-corpse bankruptcy. While some of these areas are lawless and chaotic, others have set up their own security and basic services to make life there, if not pleasant, at least bearable. Alright, well that's everything. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you have, please like, maybe comment, maybe share, maybe subscribe. New episodes every day at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, US and Canada. My name is Cobalt Thorium, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.